baseball fans, and welcome. Major League Baseball on tap. It's the Cleveland Guardians and the Los Angeles Angels. All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this.
Los Angeles Angels.
All right, just about ready for baseball and getting to start. Yusei Kikuchi. What's the word on him?
Four-pitch guy. He's got some options to work with in terms of keeping hitters off balance. So we'll see how he decides to utilize those weapons through this start here, and whether or not he's able to mix them all in early, or if he wants to hold something back a little bit later, maybe second, third time through the order, and give them something they haven't seen. It's tough when you know a guy's got that in his back pocket. As a hitter, you really have to stay on your toes.
Next offering is in for a strike.
That one called just inside, I think, and on the mound, he's trying to get a little bit of an explanation. Doesn't seem to be too bothered by it, though, but he clearly thought it clipped the corner.
Flares it into the outfield. And out number one on the grab. Here's the Guardians lineup now. And it's clear the most important job they have today is getting to the starting pitcher early and often.
No doubt about that. That's the best way to disrupt a game. But can they do it? Certainly something for us to pay attention to in this one, partner.
Now it's the Guardians DH, Kyle Manzardo. And he swings and misses at the initial offer.
Well, he threw that fastball right by him. Gives him a little bit of confidence, but in the back of your mind, you got to think, is he trying to set me up for later in this at-bat?
One out, bases empty. Foul ball, still 0-2. Fouls it back with 2 strikes. Foul ball, it stays 0-2. That one just misses. That misses the zone. Ball 2. Swings and misses. Struck him out.
Wow, just great bite to that slider. Broke hard out of the zone, and he just couldn't hold up the swing. You know, as a hitter, that pitch is really hard to take, and there's just not much you can do with it. You know that, but you don't want to get rung up by the umpire.
Jose Ramirez stands in now and watches strike 1. 2 outs, base is empty. Swing and a foul out of play. Ground ball right side. Takes it himself, and it's a 1-2-3 inning. Guardians fail to score. And now the Angels will get their first opportunity in this one. No score. Major League Baseball is on the show. Back in Anaheim, on the hill here today, Tanner Bybee. How about a report on him, Chris?
He's someone you can rely on to provide quality innings in almost every one of his starts, Boog. He knows how to command the mound. His stuff is good, and sometimes it's even better than good. If he gets off to a fast start, look out. It could be a tough day for this lineup.
Now the left fielder, Taylor Ward. He has consistently been one of the best in the sport against lefties, and yet the righties give him trouble. You know, you don't want to be labeled as that guy, but the numbers say what they say. Right through there for a strike.
Well, he's a good player, but if he wants to be great, he's going to have to figure it out against right-handed pitchers. There's so many right-handers in the game that you're going to see them one after another. So you would imagine with that many looks, Boog, that the adjustment's got to be coming soon.
Swing and a miss. And the count is 1-2. Stays alive. The 1-2. There's a swing and a drive. That's back there. Pulls it in on the warning track. All right, let's take a look at the Angels lineup. Singy, this righty-heavy lineup is a bit unusual against a right-handed pitcher.
Yeah, Boog, certainly bucks the old conventional wisdom, and I'm not sure I see the vision from the manager on this one. You're not exactly putting your players in the best situation to succeed when you roll out a lineup like this. Maybe they've seen something on video that tells them there's a weakness to exploit. Perhaps that's it.
Mike Trout in the box now as he leaves that one up high.
Trout is one of the best players of his generation. He's a fan favorite because he brings a rare combination of speed, power, and all-around talent to the team. He's exactly the type of player you want to build around.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
One down, base is empty. Spoils a 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Right-hander kicks, deals. Foul off the plate. They'll do it again.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
Got him swinging for the strikeout. Slider got him for strike 3.
Oh, that slider wasn't even close to the strike zone, and he got him to chase. That's just a bad approach right there. Either he was looking for something else and got completely fooled, or he was sitting all over the slider and just couldn't resist the temptation. But, man, really expanded right there and didn't have a chance of making contact with that pitch.
And a swing and a miss there.
He finds himself in a tough situation early. Just got to try to simplify it. Take a knock the other way if you can.
On the ground to the left. And that one finds its way through. And that keeps the inning alive. And next for L.A., Nolan Shanuel. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. On the ground, right side. Martinez. Third out. Angels strand 1. We played an inning. No score. Second inning set to go. Now the 4-hole hitter for the Guardians, Carlos Santana. Kikuchi back to work. And ball 1.
He's great hitting the ball the other way, and that pitch did a good job to straighten him up a bit. Mission accomplished.
Drilled in the air, high and deep right field. That's back there. Hops over the wall, and that's an automatic double.
That ball exploded off his bat and off the warning track as well as it bounced over the fence. And it sounded really good, too. He just put together a really nice swing and just missed a home run.
Here's Lane Thomas now. That one's upstairs, ball one. Santana at second with nobody out. Swing and a miss as he was late. Freddie Ferguson behind the dish calling the balls and strikes. Here's a 1-1. Swing and a miss. Yeah, I mean, he's a guy that has a reputation for being fergalicious.
Yes, and, you know, whatever. Fergalicious.
The 1-2.
That's the ball.
Runner in scoring position, nobody out. Here at the top of the second. Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2. And a breaking ball misses outside. Fouled off again, and it remains 3-2.
You could see he was trying to stay back long enough to handle the off-speed pitch, but just a little tardy on the fastball.
That one ripped. Tattooed to Tater Town and gone. A towering shot to center, and that gives him a lead. It's 2-0. He kept swinging, and it paid off.
Well, that was a battle, Boog, and he just kept taking his cuts. Finally squared one up. That one was a hanger, and pitchers typically don't get away with making a mistake like that. And right there, he made him pay.
And now it's the switch-hitting second baseman, Angel Martinez. Fastball for a strike.
It can be tough to bounce back after a big home run, but nobody on, nobody out. You just have to treat it as a fresh inning.
Foul ball. Just missed.
Ball.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Up the middle. Not in time. He's safe.
If he would have had just a little quicker release going up the middle, he's maybe able to get that out right there. And that's the kind of play that defines the best shortstops between just the average ones.
Man at first, and up next for Cleveland, Jhonkensy Noel. And downstairs. Runner at first with no outs here. Swung on, belted. Adele moving back on it. And it's gone. He flexes his power with that swing. It's their second home run of the inning, and they add a pair. It's 4-0.
Took on the big part of the yard for that home run and just barely got it over the wall. I thought for a second he brought it back out there too. He gave it a great effort, but you know, those plays are so tough to pull off, and I'm sure he'd love to have another shot at it.
Bo Naylor at the plate now. That one's in there. 0-1. And that one upstairs, ball one. Next offering is downstairs. And Naylor swings through that one.
2-2.
And that
Full
misses.
count.
And it's a full count. This one in the air, right field. One down.
Batting ninth, shortstop.
Here's Brian Rocchio.
Well, a really rough inning out there on the mound. And this is one of those where you learn a lot about a guy's toughness and his ability to turn the page and keep pressing forward.
Still only one out here in the inning.
This guy's seen 2 changeups in a row. Could be a little vulnerable for a fastball right here.
Swing and a pop-up in foul ground. Makes the catch up against the wall in foul territory.
Now batting, left fielder, Stephen Kwan.
So the batting order turns over. Stephen Kwan will hit next. He's 0 for 1. He's kind of an outlier, especially when guys are consciously sacrificing contact to deliver power. First pitch misses.
Yeah, his swing is so good. It's in the zone a long time. He gets the barrel to it a lot, and that produces more base hits.
And that's outside. 2 balls, no strikes. When you look at the elite teams in the game right now, there is going to be the slug, no question about it. But the really good offensive teams combine slug with more contact, with less swing and miss. There's the swing and a miss.
Yeah, and the domino effect of that is running up pitch counts on pitchers and then either getting them to a place of fatigue or getting into the bullpen perhaps before you get to those higher leverage arms at the back end.
Swing and a high fly ball to left. Ward under it and makes the play, and that's out number 3. But 2 round trippers in this inning. The long ball was working. It's now a 4-0 ball game. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. Bottom of the inning.
And
so in now for the Angels, Zach Neto.
The shortstop.
One of the things that Jim Leland used to say when I was broadcasting with the Marlins, the longer a plate appearance goes for a batter, the more likely it is that something good will happen for the hitter. Next pitch is outside.
1 ball, 1
Yeah, and I
strike.
figured you would get Kotsay into this because you had a free dinner at his house the other night.
That is true. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. Just misses with that
that's a
one.
ball. 2 balls, 2 strikes.
Got him. And quickly 1 away in the second.
Typically that high fastball, if it's close to the top of the strike zone, a hitter, if he's prepared for it, can get to it. But that one just had that little jump at the end, which indicates there's a good spin rate on it, and it didn't decrease in velocity as that hitter's internal clock would expect it to, and that's why you see the swing and miss.
Next offering is fouled back. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
No, that's not the best 2-strike fastball I've seen, but certainly got away with the location there. You know, sometimes as a hitter, when you're down in the count, you're so focused on a pitcher painting the black, and you just get a little bit locked up on something down the heart of the plate, not expecting it, and it just kind of freezes you.
Two down, nobody on. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
0-2.
Set down on strikes. And he strikes out the side here in the second.
Impeccable command in that one. 3 batters, 3 strikeouts. That's electric stuff out there on the mound.
Hold up, politicking with the masses. Pop cork, click glasses. Serve pass, flirting, grip.
Top half of the
Leading
third
off for
inning. Now the
Cleveland,
number
the
2 hitter,
designated
Kyle
hitter,
Manzardo.
Kyle Manzardo.
Well, he's back out here for the third, and after the first couple of innings, pretty rough. I think the skipper's looking for him to give him a little bit of length, see if he can save the bullpen
No,
some.
that missed.
Just missed. Manzardo goes 5 feet 11 inches, 24 years old, and he's one of the few major league players born in Idaho.
Well, it's a really good pass to the ball right there. Just a little bit too quick. He's got to find a way, just let it travel a hair more.
Yeah, big swing and a miss.
2 strikes to a guy who's
1-2.
already 0 for 1 with the punch out. The only guy in the lineup with that strikeout, but you can't get too relaxed. You still got to make good pitches to get him out.
Next offering
2-2.
way off the plate.
We got a full count.
Boog, he never moved because he never had time to. With that kind of velocity, you'd prefer that pitcher work away.
Line drive. Gets down, base hit. So he ends up with a hit after seeing a lot of pitches. That was a good at bat.
Now batting,
Tough game for him
third
so far,
baseman,
Boog. Another
Jose
hit, and
Ramirez.
they've just been knocking him around through the first 2 plus. He's got to get things back on track. Maybe junk a pitch that isn't working, or he might not last much longer.
Here's Jose Ramirez. Grounded out his first time. He swings and fouls one off. Just
Nope,
off
that's
the outside
outside.
edge.
Ball.
Meanwhile, activity in the bullpen. Ryan Zefferjohn getting ready to go. Number 57, a left-hander, also throwing. Next offering is in for a strike.
I think he was sitting off speed right there because he just let the fastball go by.
Next offering
2-2.
upstairs. Manzardo aboard here at first with nobody out. Got him swinging. The high heat too much on that one. And now it's the
Now
switch
batting,
hitter,
the
Carlos
first baseman,
Santana.
Carlos Santana.
And that is out of play. Worm burner into the outfield for a knock. They get it in quickly. So first and second now, 1 out.
Seems like he got exactly what he was looking for right there. Really good swing right there. He got a pitch that he knew he could handle, allowed himself to stay back just a tad bit longer, and he hit the ball on the screws.
2 on, 1 out. Stepping up for the Guardians, Lane Thomas.
Ball,
That just
outside.
misses. Ball 1. Runners at first and second with 1 gone. We're here in the top half of inning number 3.
Ball.
Tough spot right here. A couple runners on. 2-ball count. You can't nibble, but you have to execute and finish your pitch. If you leave something out over the plate, it's going to bring in some runs.
2 on, 1 out. In there at the knees. Now 2 balls and a strike. And there's a
That's
ball.
a ball.
Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
Well, the hitter shows the pitcher that he's willing to go after that pitch down in the zone. So perhaps he'll come back to it, still try to get that ground ball double play.
Foul ball.
And that'll load the
That's ball 4.
bases.
Take your base.
Well, the stage has been set for this offense, Boog. It's all about creating
Now
opportunities,
batting,
and this is
second
one of them right here.
baseman,
Here comes the
Martinez.
skipper, and we're going to see a pitching change in this spot. Yusei Kikuchi won't go any further, and he leaves with the bases loaded, so he'll look for some help from his teammate coming in behind him.
Now pitching for the
Ryan
Angels.
Sefferchan taking over on the
Number
mound.
56.
And he comes on in a close game with a pretty big mess to clean up. He's going to have to make some great pitches the rest of this inning to keep him in it.
So bases loaded with one away. Angel Martinez digs in for the Guardians. Reached on an infield single his first time. Fouled off. He was late. One out. Bases full. And that's in for a strike.
No balls. 2 strikes.
Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. Base hit. 1 run in already. In there. He's safe. It's 6-0.
Good 2-strike hitting right there,
Now
Boog. A
batting,
bit of a lost
right
start for
fielder,
some, so that was
John
nicely
Kemp.
done to beat the odds. He got that front foot down, and pitch recognition was on point. Pretty impressive for an 0-2 count.
So digging in, John Kenzie Noel. He's already homered in this game. That one finds the zone, and it's 0-1. Runners are at the corners, 1 away. Strike 2.
Well, in this situation with a runner on first, less than 2 outs, some say, hey, get the ground ball double play with 2 strikes. Some people say get the strikeout. I think you just execute your pitch, make the best pitch you possibly can, and let the result be whatever it's going to be.
Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
Well, I'm not sure what he was waiting on right there. He got the changeup and still late on it. You rarely see that. It almost makes you think that he was trying to set the pitcher up. I mean, if you can't catch up to the off-speed stuff, there's no way you're going to touch a fastball.
Naylor
That's
in
high,
the box
that's a
for the
ball.
second time. 1 ball, no strikes. And that
Ball.
misses. 2-0. That one pushed to the left and foul. Runners on first and third, 2 away. Fastball gets the corner at the knees. Just
Nope,
off the
ball.
inside corner, and the count's
Full
full.
count.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. A lot of movement in the infield. Hitter's got to stay focused on the pitch.
Foul ball, and it remains a full count. Swing and a miss, and he got him. They limit the damage here. So 2 runs, 3 hits, no errors, but 2 are left stranded. We move on to the bottom of inning number 3. It's the Guardians 6 and the Angels nothing. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Now it's the second baseman, Luis Rengifo.
Luis Rengifo.
Yeah, that's fouled off.
Well, every pitcher wants run support, and having a lead is nice, but it can be challenging for some pitchers. I think keeping the mindset to attack instead of trying to be too fine and have too much finesse. Go after hitters and get quick outs.
Swing, and he breaks his bat. Stretches out and hauls it in.
Batting ninth, center fielder, Joe Adele.
Here's Joe Adele. On the ground to short, Rocchio. Tosses to first, and a couple of quick outs.
Up next for the Angels, left fielder.
So the lineup flips over. Stepping in, Taylor Ward. Fly to center his first time. He's 0 for 1. And that's a strike.
If I'm at the dish right now, I am aggressive over the heart of the plate. This guy's been filling up the strike zone, so you know you're going to get a good pitch to hit. And as nasty as his stuff is, you might as well take all 3 swings.
And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. And the Angels are gone in order. Still up against a 6-0 deficit. And welcome back to the ballpark as we go to the top of the 4th. So in now for Cleveland, Brian Rocchio. In the air, left field, down the line. And that's a fair ball.
Now batting, left fielder, Stephen Kwan.
Stephen Kwan digs in for the Guardians. 0 for 2 in this one. Delivers a pitch in for a strike at 95. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. Rudder stops at second, and the first 2 reach to start the inning.
Everything came together for him. I know that was a ground ball, but it was absolutely hammered through the infield. That's not one you're excited to get in front of if you're an infielder. You know they used to say, charge it. Crazy.
And now, Kyle Manzardo. On the ground right side, 4, 6, 3, but it's not in time, and they just get 1.
Now batting, third baseman, Jose Ramirez.
Now it's Jose Ramirez.
Ball.
In the dirt. No movement on the base. It's ball 1. Two on, 1 out. Ramirez tries to check his swing. Now a look to third. And yes, he offered at it. Here's a 1-1. And that one fouled off.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
2-2.
In the dirt. And an excellent job keeping it right there. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. In comes the run from third. And it's an RBI single. It's 7-0.
Now batting, the first baseman, Carlos Santana.
So 1 out with 2 aboard. Carlos Santana digs in for the Guardians. This one popped up. Foul ground first base side. Shanuel hauls it in, and there's 2 away.
Well, that's what he's looking for with the fastball above the zone. A swing and miss or weak contact.
Fielder, Lane Thomas.
Here's Lane Thomas. He's already homered here in this one. Swings through that one. 0-1.
Man, he really sells the changeup with that arm action.
Lifted in the air, right field. Trout is there. Makes the catch. And that is that. 2 men left stranded, but they do push across one. On now to the bottom of the 4th. It's the Guardians 7 and the Angels nothing. Back here at Angel Stadium, John Sciambi and Chris Singleton with you. And leading off the bottom of the 4th, Mike Trout.
Everybody favors we can divvy up. You only live once, you gotta live it up. Yes, my red tie with your red dress. We ain't even planning, but we matching though. Everybody looking when we passing though. We just turn the
And a foul ball. That one missed.
Ball. 1-1.
Check swing. Did he go? Yes, he did.
1-2 is the count.
Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. And there's a ball.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And that's 6 Ks for him in this one.
Now batting.
Jorge Soler up at the plate. 1 for 1 with a single so far. And that one just misses. A ball and no strikes. Base is empty, 1 away. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. And it's fouled away. And that one misses up and in. And the count is even, 2-2. Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts.
Quite the start to this game on the mound. Looking very dangerous to these hitters. 7 punch-outs already. So this lineup hasn't had much success trying to figure them out. I'm impressed with what we're seeing here.
Shanuel swings through that one as he comes to the plate for the 2nd time today. And that drops in for a strike. Gets a piece and stays alive. Next pitch is downstairs.
Ball.
Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Just off the outside part of the plate.
2-2.
That one just misses. Full count now.
Wow, this guy's really battling up there as if his run is the game-winning run. I love his tenacity.
Popped up to the left into foul ground. Ramirez makes the grab, and that's the 3rd out. Angels held in check. They continue to trail 7-0. And we're back. Ready now for the 5th inning. Stepping up for the Guardians, Angel Martinez. Zephyr John back to work. Ball 1 there. And that's in there for a strike, and now it's even.
That's a ball.
Next offering is fouled back. Still 2-2 after the foul ball. Goes down looking.
Well, he throws him with a great fastball right on the corner. It's kind of like bowling when you think the ball's going to get into the gutter, and somehow it just hangs onto that edge and knocks down a pin. Well, he got the outside corner of the plate and got that called third strike.
So up next, John Kenzie Noel. Upstairs.
That's the ball. 1-0.
And that one a little bit high.
That's a ball.
The Guardians up big in this one, and we're at the top of the fifth. Broken bat, and it's popped up. Shanuel. Here's the tag, and he's out.
Now batting.
Bo Naylor digs in for the Guardians. And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike. Scorched to center. No doubt about it. That is long gone. And they add to the lead. It's 8-0. That's their third home run of the game.
They're having a lot of fun at the plate in this one. They've got the long ball working for them on autopilot. Just an excellent swing all the way around, and it had that sound coming off the bat that gets everyone's attention. Got a pitch to drive, short to the baseball, squared it up, and the backspin carried it out of here.
So digging in, Brian Rocchio, 1 for 2. Right through there for a strike. The shortstop takes the ball. That one not close. 2 balls and a strike. Try to get him to chase on the changeup that time.
First pitch strike from the pitcher, but then no panic at all by the hitter. Very patient, showing good discipline. Now he's in the driver's seat with the 3-1 count.
Swing and a miss. Looked off balance that time.
Full count.
Caught him looking for the K. 1 scores in the inning coming on this solo home run. It's now an 8-0 game. Well, this game isn't very close, Singy. Let's see if we got any messages from those tuning in today.
I know we got some good stuff in there.
Did you collect baseball cards?
You know, when I was a kid, I used to put them in my back tire of my bicycle so it would sound like a motorcycle. Probably ruined some good cards back then, but don't really have much of a collection. The other day I came across a binder that my wife had in one of the drawers, and my son's got some baseball cards. So we'll be looking to see if there's any kind of retirement income in there.
Thomas hauls it in, and there's 1 away.
Now batting.
Here's the catcher, Logan O'Hoppe. Struck out looking in his first at bat. And that's in there for strike 1. Strike 2.
No balls, 2 strikes. Ball.
See ya. Strikes him out for the 2nd time today.
Really love the pitch sequence right there. I'm telling you what, pitcher and catcher on the same page right now.
2 outs, base is empty. Here comes Yoan Moncada. He was a strikeout victim his first time. Off the mark there. Ball 1.
The offense needs to start showing some fight against this starter. He's doing his thing out there. They're going to have to push back at some point and make him work a little bit harder.
Late swing, foul to the left. 2 outs. Up and in,
That's a
and
ball.
a count 2-1.
What's a good pitch there. Really had some run and finished a little up and in just on the edge. And that's one of those, if you swing at it, you had a broken bat as you jog back to the dugout.
In the air, left field. Kwan snags it on the run. Top of the 6th inning. Here's the left fielder, Stephen Kwan. Kwan, an all-star a season ago, 27 years old, and he was a 5th-round pick
ball.
back in 2018. Activity in the bullpen for the Angels. Hans Kraus, the right-handed sinker baller. He looks to be readying himself. Quijada warming up as well. The 1-0.
Ball. 2-0.
There's a strike.
One. Take 2-2.
Got him looking. He picks up his 5th strikeout on the hill. Now here is
Now batting,
Kyle
the
Manzardo,
designated hitter,
1 for 3.
Kyle Manzardo.
Yeah, that's in for a strike. 0-1.
0-1.
Base is empty, 1 away, and we're in the top half of the 6th. Pop foul out of play off to the right. This one lifted in the air, left field. And there are 2 outs.
Now batting, third baseman.
2 down,
Jose
base is
Ramirez.
empty. Now, Jose Ramirez. Delivers a pitch in for a strike at 95.
0-1.
Well, they say it's the best pitch in baseball. Strike 1. You get ahead on a good hitter as well. Gives you a little bit more confidence to move through the at-bat.
Now with the shift on, hits right into it. To first, and that is the inning. The Guardians go down in order as it remains an 8-0 game. Well, we go bottom 6, digging in, Luis Rengifo.
Second baseman, Luis Rengifo.
Misses inside, and that's ball 1.
You know, these Angels just lacking discipline at the plate in this ball game. They've been chasing pitches outside the zone all game, and it's led to some frustrating moments. They've been fooled quite a bit today.
Right through there for a strike. Next offering upstairs.
Oh, they have had a hard time scoring in this one. The pitcher out there on the mound wants to keep attacking, make sure that they don't get any confidence.
Fouled off to the right. Cut on and miss. Struck him out. That's his 9th strikeout so far.
I think he might have gotten away with one right there. That was a very hittable pitch right over the heart of the plate, and I know that batter is kicking himself right now. Would like to get that pitch again. Just pulled the string on it, and the deception gets him the K.
You the topic for my next single.
And next for the Angels, Joe Adell. 0 for 1 so far. First offering, and it just misses.
1 ball, no strikes.
There's a strike. The 1-1 is fouled off. The Halos with a lot of ground to make up here in the bottom of the 6th. Pitch misses outside, and the count's even at 2. Battling here as he fouls it away. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
Pretty electric stuff showing up on the mound right now. I mean, in the double-digit strikeouts, he should be able to rack up some more before he's done in this one. And not many of these hitters have had much of an answer for what he's offering out there.
Ward stands in with 2 away as he takes a ball. Just missed. That one finds the zone. Now 2-1. Looked like it was a little bit up.
He hasn't fallen behind in the count like this all day. He's in danger of walking his first batter right here.
That's ball 4. Trying another fastball, but missed the spot.
Just missed there. Boog, how would you describe your strike zone?
Kind of like a Weeble, large, and now batting Mike Trout.
Everybody favors we can give you. You only live once, you got.
And that misses.
That's a ball.
And that's ball 1. In there at the knees for a strike. Ward leads off first with 2 down to the inning. And now 1 and 2.
And it really looks like these hitters have been in between with their timing today. Good fastball, excellent slider, but they've not been able to commit to one velocity and stay there.
Kwan has this one sized up. And that ends the inning. Angels leave 1, and they're on the short end of an 8-0 score. Back in Anaheim, we go to the top of the 7th, and here's the first baseman, Carlos Santana.
That's inside. Ball.
Next offering in there for a strike. And it's 1 and 2. That one is upstairs.
That's high.
Two now. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Swings and misses on the fastball up in the zone for the strikeout.
Thought it was a pretty good pitch. Top of the strike zone. We're seeing more fastballs in that location. Hitters, especially with 2 strikes, have to be ready to pull the trigger.
Lane Thomas will make his way to the plate. That one finds the zone. Strike 1. The Guardians up big in this one here in the top half of inning number 7. Next pitch misses, and it's 1-1. And that drops in for a strike. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout.
Now batting.
2 outs, base is empty.
Angel
Angel Martinez digs in for the Guardians. And the first pitch misses for ball 1.
Nasty backdoor slider. There's really nothing you can do with that if you swing at it. So that's a good take by him.
Late with the swing there.
1-1.
So a foul ball makes it 1-2.
Well, 2 outs and a chance to put up a 0 on the scoreboard here. And that's not something that's come easy for this staff in this one.
And a ball evens the count. Now this one's crushed down the line. Hooking. Foul
That's
ball.
A foul ball.
That one well upstairs. And that's ball 3. This one smacked out to left center. That's a base hit, and that extends the inning.
Now batting. Right fielder.
Now it's the right fielder, Jhonkensy Noel. Fastball is outside. And another ball. 2-0. And that clips the inside corner. Edge of the zone for a strike. It's 2-2. Next offering misses down and away.
Great RBI spot here. Just got to stay focused on the pitch. The runner will be in motion, so something in the gap should definitely score it.
Cut on and missed, and it's a strikeout, and that is the inning. Guardians lead 1 as the lead holds at 8-0. Set for the last half of the 7th. Now it's the DH, Jorge Soler. And that one missing low. Cleveland has some action going in their pen. Paul Sewald, the veteran right-hander, appears to be loosening up. Herron, the lefty, warming up as well. That one deep left field, and forget it. That'll fire up the dugout, and they're on the scoreboard. It's 8-1.
That gives this offense something to celebrate for the first time in this one. When you're working with this kind of velocity, so critical that you move the ball around, work quickly, and make sure that you keep that hitter off balance. Clearly not fooled by the location or the velocity. He was all over that fastball.
Manager out of the dugout now, and he will make a move to dip into the Guardians bullpen. Tanner Bybee done for the afternoon, and he was a tough nut to crack. Pretty stingy from start to finish. Back with the new arm after a quick break. So Cleveland brings on a new reliever, Paul Sewald. He's into the game with the bases empty.
Paul Sewald.
And now it's the Angels cleanup batter, Nolan Shanuel. This one popped up. Naylor under it. He's there. He's got it. One away.
That was a good hard fastball with some nice ride up in the zone right there. Hitter looked like he was on it, but I think that velocity at the end just beat him. Instead of a line drive or something hit deep, it's a pop up and an easy out for the defense.
Neto in the box again, takes a strike. And there's a foul ball. One down, base is empty. Swing and a miss for the strikeout. Tied him up on a fastball inside.
Came inside with that two-strike fastball nicely and just bunched him up on the inside part of the plate. Couldn't get around on it and catch it out front. Many times if you do, it's a foul ball. And you know, a lot of pitchers, they really don't like working inside with two strikes because they do not want to hit that batter. And when they've got him up against the ropes, got to figure out a way to put him away.
Oh, this one high and deep, way back there. And that one is out of here. He'll touch them all. Second home run of the inning for him. It's 8-2.
Love to see a hitter aggressive on the first pitch of an at-bat. You watch him from the on-deck circle, so when you step in the box, you're ready to pull the trigger wherever it's at. Really good job by the hitter. Total conviction on that swing.
Here is Moncada. That one lifted to left. Kwan settles underneath it. Makes the catch, inning over. So it may be too little, too late, but they're on the board here in the late going. It's now 8-2. Back after this on the show.
Now pitching for
Welcome
the
back,
Angels.
and a new arm on the mound to start the
Number
8th. Jose
65.
Quijada.
And they felt it was time to bring on a left-handed reliever from the pen with the lefty hitter coming up. I think it's a good move. I know I never liked when opposing teams did that to me.
And here's the catcher, Bo Naylor. And Chris, his big strength is defense, but it is interesting in today's world of baseball compared to when you played. A good defensive catcher is considered differently.
Whatever you get offensively is a bonus, but he's got to put the fingers down. He's got to present pitches to the umpire. They're going to help his pitcher get more strikes.
In the air, out towards left center, and there's one down.
Now batting, shortstop Brian
Next to
Rocchio.
hit, Brian Rocchio. Fought off foul. Inside, just missed. Movement in the bullpen. Hans Kraus appears to be getting loose. That one at 95 missed up top, and it's 2-1. Next offering is fouled back. Base is empty, one away, and we're at the top of the 8th. And it remains 2-2. And a foul ball, he stays alive.
Well, he's having a tough time getting a pitch by him. As a hitter, you feel pretty confident that you're seeing different pitches still able to make some type of contact.
Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. Good battle here, about to be the 8th pitch of the at-bat. Swings and misses. He didn't make it easy for him on the mound, but they still get the strikeout.
Now batting.
And here
left
is
fielder,
Stephen Kwan. And that one a little below the knees, and it's 1-0. Foul ball there. Just missed. Ball. Got the bat going too soon. It's strike two.
Gonna really need to hang in there with that front side against this left-handed breaking ball.
Off the mark there. And now it's 3-2. And that's inside, and a good at-bat, ball four.
What a battle. It's not always easy laying off a 3-2 pitch, and I'll tell you what, he earned that walk.
Kyle Manzardo.
Next is the designated hitter, Kyle Manzardo. Inside, ball one. Check swing. He went too far, and it's a strike.
1-1.
The 1-1. Hit in the air, left field, and that'll do it. So no runs on no hits, no errors, and one left. Last half of the eighth coming up. Guardians 8 and the Angels 2. And welcome back to the ballpark. Bottom of the eighth. Leading off, Luis Rengifo.
Luis Rengifo.
Sewald back to work. That one finds the zone, and that is strike one.
Not sure if he was expecting for the pitcher to come right at him, but he got a nice cookie there and just watched it the entire way.
The 0-1. Hit in the air, left field, and a quick out, number one.
That's just a really nice catch on the run right there. He saved extra bases for sure. If the pitcher's his friend, he'll give him a second to catch his breath before he's ready to deal the next pitch.
Here's the center fielder, Joe Adell. And a foul ball. Next offering is fouled back. Next offering is down low. The Angels with a lot of ground to make up here, the bottom half of the eighth inning. Swing and a miss, struck him out. Out number two.
Oh, nothing too fancy on the strikeout pitch right there. Just a low 90s fastball, and I'm not sure he was trying to challenge him, but that's pretty much what happened. Very hittable location, but he found a way to just get it by him.
Ward, the next to hit, takes ball one.
I can't play around with him here. It's a 6-run lead at this point. Got to attack hitters, even if you give up a solo shot.
That one inside, and the count is 2-0. Next offering is fouled back. This one in the air. Santana makes the grab, and that's the inning. This one pretty well decided at this point. Through 8 full, Guardians 8 and the Angels 2. Back here at Angel Stadium, we go to the ninth. So in now for Cleveland, Jose Ramirez. Lifted to left center. Way back there, and that is gone. And they tack on to their lead. It's 9-2. That's their 4th home run of the game.
They can't stop, and they won't stop hitting home runs in this one, Boog. They're clearly feeding off of each other at the dish. That's exactly the pitch he was looking for. Crushes it and hits it out of the ballpark.
Carlos Santana getting ready to hit. First pitch, and that's in for a strike. And ball one. Not even close there. And it's 2-1. Nobody on, nobody out with a run in here at the top of the 9th. Starting to go at the 2-1. Appeal down to first. And no swing, says Joe McDonald. He swings and fouls one off. Oh, great stop. And very nicely done for the out.
Now batting, the center fielder, Lane Thomas.
Here comes Lane Thomas. That misses. 1-0.
1-0.
That one missed. Lifted in the air, left field, pretty well struck. Ward settles underneath it. 2 away now.
Up next for Cleveland's second baseman.
Here's the second baseman, Angel Martinez. Backed off the plate that time. Two down, nobody on. Swings and misses. 1-2.
1-2, the count.
And that's outside. Next pitch is outside.
And that's awfully close. I don't know how you take that. He's seeing the ball out of the pitcher's hand really well right now.
And a swing and a miss. And that's that. Jose Ramirez with the homer here. It's now a 9-2 ball game. You're dialed into the show. Back now as they hand the ball to a fresh arm to start the bottom of the 9th. Andrew Walters.
And he's got a nice lead to work with, so he should come in throwing strikes, attacking these hitters.
Here's Mike Trout. 0 for 3 with 2 strikeouts and a flyout.
Mike Trout.
Well, a few things can go wrong when you are delivering a pitch. That grip, slip out of your hand, release point, wind up, all of those things. And I think it's safe to say at least one of those, if not more than one, got away from him.
Soler in the box here. Lets that one go for a ball.
1-0.
That's in there. And the count even 1-1. Swing and a foul straight back. One, two now. Just misses the mark outside the zone.
That two-seam fastball is usually coupled with a slider away, and when a hitter's conscious of the pitch in, it's hard for him to cover middle away, and that's where a pitcher can really finish off that batter.
3-2 now. Trout gets his lead at first with nobody out. Foul. We'll see another payoff pitch. That's foul off to the right side. Keeps the AB going. Swing and a pop up in foul ground. Catcher tosses the mask, settles under it, hauls it in for the out.
Now batting, first baseman, Nolan Shadowell.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Nolan Shadowell. 0 for 3 in this one. Fouled off left side. Walters, in his rookie season, he features a four-seam fastball, a slider, and he works in a two-seamer. Swing and a miss, and it's 0-2.
0-2.
And that
No, that
just
missed. That's the ball.
misses.
His understanding of the strike zone, very impressive. That was a very close 0-2 fastball. I just don't know how you take that.
That one inside.
Inside.
The count now 2-2. Swing and a ball popped in the air out to shallow center, and it falls. And now two aboard
Right there.
to third. Tag, got him.
Hey, as a former center fielder, I'm feeling pretty good right now. That's an excellent job by this guy to come up throwing and deliver a strike to third base. Now for the offense, that's a tough one to swallow because you never want to lose a runner in scoring position by making it out at third base.
So they're down to their final out. And now the shortstop, Zach Neto. That's inside. Ball one. The Guardians up big in this one. We're in the last half of the ninth inning. And that one misses up and in. Now 2-0. Outside. Check swing, and he went. That's strike one.
3 balls, 1 strike.
Hard hit to third, and that'll do it.
Offensive explosion today for these players. They gave up a few runs, but they had more than enough firepower to